Italy squad. Please. Oh no! It hit someone actually that can't tank it as well. Oh, that actually damages him. You can tell I'm having a little too much fun. Ow. Poor Edward. He's not as uber as let's see. Punch him. They're just a really annoying guys. It's kind of stupid. Whatever. James can tank it too, thanks to his stats. no, it's not that bad, but seriously, this could go a little faster. Megalith. They're just prolonging the fight. They're really not a threat at this point. It's just... well, it better be worth something. At least get them the level to make up for this. Wait. Ow. 5. Yeah, but at least they're very weak to physicals too. Oops. I need to move up. Punch this thing in the face. Alright, James. Hit it. Just hit it. Punch it! Down it goes. Good job. We get a level off this thing? Yay! Get a level. So good. More luck, the better. More of it. Maybe summit. Yay! More luck. Some piety. More looks. Oh. What's this? Pistol? Ugh. Pistol rounds. I can't carry anymore. I like how she looks so, like, dismayed. I can't carry that. Dang, I've got way too many pistol rounds. Yeah, guys, this might be near the end here. It's been locked with the blue key. But I has the blue key. I don't need the blue key no more. And I'm gonna heal before I go any further. Except I don't need to heal because everyone's nearly full HP. Let's open the blue key. Patrick's quarters, first floor. We're here in the mansion. Ooh, we finally gotten in here. What time is it? Okay. Huh. I want to move up just a little more. There's a cut and see if there's any more cutscenes. Otherwise, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Whoa. Where is this anyway in relation to where we were? Oh. Climb up. Climb up. Okay, nice. It sounds hollow when you hit it. There must be a hidden door in this wall. Whoa. It looks like you can move the statue if you try. Do you want to move the statue? Yes. It looks like you can move the statue if you try. You want? Yeah, sure. Let's move it. Weird. Very strange. So it'll turn the light off. Whoa. You found Roger Bacon inside the secret library. Hey, Roger, my buddy. Please tell me I don't have to fight him or something. Last thing, so...
I know it's around here somewhere. Well, what took you so long?
Roger,
The mummy that was in the coffin? Since when have you two been acquainted?
I am no mummy. My name is Roger Bacon, and I'm just like any normal old man.
Hey, I've been around for 20 years, and I have yet to run across an old man as abnormal as yourself.
I see. Well, I've been around for 600 years, and I've seen plenty of abnormal people just like myself.
My dear old man, might you be related to the great warlock Roger Bacon, who made such a name for himself in the 13th century?
He is!
You are very knowledgeable. I am that warlock, Roger Bacon, you speak of.
You mean to tell me that you were born in 1210 and have remained alive and well until the present date of 1898?
Actually, to be precise, I was born in 1214.
Koudelka, what type of a joke is this?
That's my question.
This is no joke. I am the reputable Roger Bacon.
Very well then. If you were truly that Roger Bacon, then you'll be able to tell me with whom and where you studied.
Oh, that's easy. I entered Oxford in 1247 and studied under the tutelage of Robert Grosseteste. Although a good professor, I would not consider him to be a wise man. I penned my masterpiece, Opus Maius, as well as numerous other books on natural science. Being a visionary pioneer, I must say that my work has influenced generations of work that followed. But alas, in hindsight, that work pales in comparison to the work I did copying the Immigré document for the Pope.
The Immigré documents.
Oh.
I figured you would know about that book.
Of course. It took me 5 years to copy the book in its entirety.
Wow.
I know everything there is to know about the book.
What is it about?
Oh,
Is
it
it...
unravels the secrets of life that expand far beyond the largest field. It speaks of the secret rituals conducted by the ancient race of Fomors on immortality. The Fomors would claim the lives of the resurrected as their own.
Whoa.
They reversed the laws of nature
I
and the
see.
cycle of life. When the Druids took over the Celts, Alexander the Great penned the Immigré documents in Greek for placement in the Great Library.
Resurrecting the dead.
Oh,
It is true.
Oh, carelessly, I secretly escaped, and eventually I made my way to the sacred land referred to in the text of the Immigré document.
Oh.
And the secret rituals? Don't tell me.
You need look no further than myself.
And you succeeded.
Yeah, I see.
Although I cannot perform the same on others, yes, I have been able to escape the hands of death.
Wow.
But I have not been able to escape the roots of existence, which are the seeds of change. My
Whoa.
But I am not one to be dealt with so carelessly. I secretly escaped, and eventually I made my way to the sacred land referred to in the text of the Immigré document.
Oh.
And the secret rituals? Don't tell me.
You need look no further than myself.
And you succeeded.
Yeah, I see.
Although I cannot perform the same on others, yes, I have been able to escape the hands of death.
Wow.
But I have not been able to escape the roots of existence, which are the seeds of change. My body is not immune to change, as you can see by my hideous appearance.
I see.
I've had nothing to do other than roam the earth for the last 300 years.
Wow.
I've seen all I can take of mankind's cruelty. So, I returned here for some rest. Well, enough of this gossip. I've got some research to do. May I ask to be left alone?
Sorry, dude. Sorry, old man. He's like, I'm busy. Wow. So that's the story of Roger Bacon and how he lived. 1200... 600 years? Goodness gracious. No wonder he's sick of... He's like, I've seen enough cruelty for 300 years. I'm good, man. So that's the secret. Don't think there's anything you can do here. Roger Bacon has decided to leave us. Oh no. Let me think how I want to deal with these things. Oh, it's a rat. Okay, let's kill this thing. It's a joke. I guess like the chatters have nothing. Okay, well, Illusion, you might be lost about who this man is. But if you watched the earlier, you can see that how we were introduced to him. He's an interesting guy. And you also know the secret of James as well, because he describes it in this stream. I should probably just shoot it. Just shoot it, fire. Fire is not his weakness. I'm sure there's something, probably something better I can use on it. Maybe I should use water. Okay, once we get to the next save point, I'm going to stop for today, I think. Alright, let's go punch this thing. Let's go poke this thing. I think the actor playing Roger Bacon is probably the best voice actor in this game. I was like, wow, this is actually a really good performance. 活了680年啊 680 years. He broke the laws of nature. Okay, I can move in a little closer. Maybe it's not tornado. That doesn't make any sense. I think it might be geyser. Gonna cast, and we're all in a row too. Hopefully this isn't a mistake. Ow. That's the strongest spell. I'll just heal right after this. Fortunately my people survived. That was kind of stupid lining up just so you could kill it. Ah, it's weak to water. Koudelka still has the bow gun if she needs it, so she can do extra damage. Good job, team. Jeez, don't poke James. I know you don't like him, Edward, but you don't have to poke him. Yay! Doesn't matter, because I got all the levels I needed. Okay. Some int. And some bit. Oh, no level. No other levels, sorry. I'm gonna heal to make sure that Edward does not die. He almost died. That could have gone very poorly. Alright. No, I don't want to move the statue. I'm good. What's in here? It's bolted. Let's roll back the bolt. Whoa, where's this? Where's this go? Oh, it's the other side of that. Shotgun shells. I'll take some. Oh, another door? How many things are on this thing? Most curious. Whoa. What's this? You found a gramophone, but it can't be played as there's no disc inside. Let's put the disc in the gramophone. The disc begins to play, filling the room with a melody. You found a hidden drawer. Inside, it is a book titled Research Notes. You got research notes. It's an okay song. Let's look at research notes. Research notes. September 10th, 1895. Rain. With the monastery renovation completed, I have finally moved in with Ogden and Bessie. I won't illusion. You should probably watch for earlier to see what happened to Ogden and Bessie, the old couple. It's been a long road since I first procured... Oh, it's been a long road since I first procured the emigre file. Even after referencing literature of all ages, the rendering of the text still remains a difficult task. Though it has been 4 years since I first laid eyes on it, never once has its enigma left the recesses of my mind. Contained in it are countless descriptions of the source of the energy that is the secret to life's existence. The Druids' cryptic experiment taken from the ancient Celts and recorded by Alexander the Great hundreds of years before Christ. Branded a forbidden enterprise, it was kept hidden by the Vatican's cardinals in the depths of the Pope's quarters for a very long time. And now, I have it in my... I bet this is Philip. So that's how he got it. And now I have it in my hands. I have reached Wales, the land referred to in the text. I will fulfill my wife Elaine's resurrection. Oh, because Elaine was killed in the robbery, so he wanted to resurrect her. I will fulfill my wife Elaine's resurrection at this monastery, built by St. Daniel Scotus. Of course, I am aware that my act could prove insolent in the eyes of the Lord. And however people may censure my actions, the love I have for my wife will never cease. I ask of you, Lord, to turn your eyes away for a short while. November 16th, 1895. Oh, this was 3 years ago, because it's 1898 right now. The more I learn about rain, the more I learn about this monastery, the more eerie the structure appears to me. Ogden mentioned that the hospice had been full of corpses at one time a few hundred years ago. I have become aware of an oppressing sense of mortal sin as I walk through the underground passageways. I can feel haunting spirits everywhere. But according to the emigre file, the power of such resentful spirits are considered the driving force behind reviving the Druids. The Druids? The Druid. I think it's Druids, but I'll just call them Druids for simplicity. The Druids' cryptic experiment. I plan to fill this place with the all-consuming ire of these spirits. Is the gargoyle a result of that? Even though I may burn in hell for these sins, if Elaine can be brought back to life, I shall have no regrets. Gonna drink some water. December 5th, 1895. Rain. I found out that the cauldron hidden in the basement held the key to the secret. Cauldron in the basement. Even though the book had mentioned it, the well-positioned trick door kept us from locating its whereabouts. The cauldron looks as if it is made of gold, but upon closer examination, the surface is so old that one cannot determine how long it has been in existence. I would guess that it is a prehistoric artifact made a few thousand or maybe even tens of thousands of years ago and left to sit. We must quickly set up an altar and begin preparations for our ceremony. The December 16th, 1895. Rain. I ordered Ogden to acquire some livestock. 320 chickens and 43 pigs were purchased. Wow, that's a lot. Were purchased through a supplier in town. Jeez, it sounds like you're owning a restaurant or something, a farm. I arranged for ground transportation, but the fog did not help expedite the undertaking. I expect to be busy as soon as the delivery arrives. Animal offerings are an integral part of the Druid experiment. The cauldron must be filled with the freshest blood and flesh. This is where it begins. February 24th, 1896. Rain. The third experiment. Still no response. Even though I follow directions and offer the proper prayers, there are no signs of the spirits gaining any strength. I must return to the book and reread some parts since I cannot proceed if there has been some misunderstanding of the text. Is there a problem with the way I conducted the experiment? Or are the offerings insufficient? Regardless, I need to think this over. Even though I may arrive at a terrifying realization, it is too late to fear anything now. I have come too far to be impeded by fear. I am sure Ogden will understand. March 19th, 1896. Rain. Returned from London. The specially ordered carriage seems to be working very well. I have trapped 3 women in the baskets in the back. I lured some victims out of an alley in the East End, had them sniff some chemicals, and pulled them into the carriage. But, since I was not used to my new role as an abductor, it took more time than I had planned. I could not have done this without Ogden's help. I am deeply grateful to him. March 25th, 1896. Rain. I am still at a loss. I cannot make up my mind. Even if I can bring Elaine back to life, are my actions forgivable? I balk when presented with this dilemma. Bessie has been taking care of the women I've kidnapped. It's better than them freezing in some corner of London. I hope this small gesture of kindness will be considered as an a priori act of repentance. I guess or basically a repentance in preparation for the bad things I'm about to do. I wonder if my small kindness will have any significance when held up to the horrendous act I am about to commit. March 31st, 1896. Rain. I must make my mind up. I must! April 3rd, 1896. Storm. Dear Lord, I have without a doubt committed a crime no human should have committed. I conducted the Druid experiment using the flesh and blood of the victims. I sensed the incredible energy of the spirits culminate into one when I poured the women's remains into the cauldron. As I had thought before, it is human flesh that needs to be offered up to fully release the effects of the procedures. What a frightening arcane process this is. The sounds of fury and the women's death screams have not left my ears, but I must go on. There is no turning back now. April 12th, 1896. Rain. Once again, I performed the procedures. I once again round up 4 victims from London. Even though they are all old, with barely a thing to live for, when I contemplate taking their lives, it leaves me sick to my stomach. It may be due to my doubts that the spirits did not rise to such a powerful strength as before. I may have to use a younger, more vibrant source of energy. The book says to fill the cauldron with energy of haunted spirits. I wonder how many victims the cauldron must swallow to be satisfied. 回头已无路. Basically, you have no turning back. Or there's no way back. In Chinese, that's an expression for no way back. Oh my gosh, this is getting worse and worse as I read it. June 5th, 1896. Rain. I do not have enough victims. The saintly presence of Daniel Scotus inhibits us from claiming authoritative power. I have concluded it will be necessary for us to offer many more lives before we are finished here. I have since found 35 more victims for 7 separate experiments, but the spirits have not responded with much strength. For me to accomplish the resurrection, I am in dire need of the culminated strength of the spirits. I must come up with a way. I must come up with a more efficient way to procure my victims. July 15th, 1896. Rain. I finally received the first shipment of my victims. Ogden was right when he suggested that we should offer the lord of the slave trade an enormous amount of money for this matter. He has no compassion for human life. The victims are not given much information and arrive at the monastery expecting a routine night's work. It is not necessary for us to go hunting for prey in town. With a few sugar-coated lies, there are plenty of people that climb right into the carriage. There is no one that will dare speak of what is to become of them. September 9th, 1896. Rain. Poured the remains into the cauldron. The energy levels in the cauldron have clearly increased, which makes me happy since it proves I am heading in the right direction. It seems that lately I have become more efficient at performing the tasks required for the procedures. However, Ogden and I cannot expect to become much more productive, as it is impossible for us to hire help since we must keep this matter purely clandestine. I have decided to place an order for a laboratory table from an equipment manufacturer in Manchester. It will take about a month to make, but once we receive this, we will be able to manage many more experiments. I'm sorry guys, I didn't read this with a British accent. Actually, nobody in this game has a British accent. It's kind of weird, given that the setting is not in the US, but whatever. October 3rd, 1896. Rain. Oh, this is just getting worse and worse. Butchered 3 bodies since morning. After lunch, we made repairs to the bell tower of the main church. After dinner with Bessie and Ogden, I butchered 3 more bodies. The lab table has proven its worth. The spirits have certainly increased in strength. At this rate, I may finish preparing for Elaine's resurrection before All Saints' Day. This ritual sucks. Seriously. October 14th, 1896. Rain. Oh my gosh. His things are becoming more and more detached. He's not regretting it. His regrets are completely gone now. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm just noting that the note writing is becoming less and more. 6 bodies butchered in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, 1 after dinner. You can eat dinner. November 1st, 1896. Rain. How I have been awaiting this day. The day to conduct Elaine's resurrection ceremony has finally arrived. The cauldron is brimming with the remains of my victims. This monastery is now consumed by the energies of the preternatural spirits. Even a saint could not hold his ground against the powerful energy of these hexed spirits. I took Elaine's body, which had been preserved in chemicals for this very day, and placed it on the altar. I then began reciting the ceremonial chant. Elaine, you are still as beautiful as ever. I love you so much. Please, forgive me for calling you back from the land of the dead. Oh dear, this isn't good. November 7th, 1896. Rain. What is going on? I have lost all hope. All my efforts and dreams have been only an illusion. Not you illusion, but another kind. The tree of life that grew upwards out of the corpse, as if wrapping Elaine's body, was certainly the manifestation of the druid's cryptic experiments that I had been seeking. If God is capable of creating beings out of nothingness, reference to Christianity in case anybody didn't know that, but then this indeed is a man-made example of his work. But to my horror, the image of my resurrected wife displayed in a flower petal looked just as she did before, but yet it lacked a human soul. Oh dear, it's just... Oh wait, whoops. I hit the X button because apparently I have to hit down. Sorry, oops. Wow, this is a long letter. Long set of notes. It's good because you should know about who we're dealing with here. I say it so nonchalantly, but frankly, I'm actually quite scared. I'm like, what the crap just happened here? This is really disturbing. Just reading this is Yet it lacked a human soul. Indeed, it was a monster. Dear God, is this the punishment you have chosen for me? What have I accomplished by victimizing nearly 200 innocent people? My only hope in life lay in believing that resurrection was possible, and dreaming of the day when my wife Elaine would join me here, in life on Earth once again. Now, I have nothing but a cauldron full of blood and hexed spirits, and a soulless monster. Is this the end that has been awaiting me? Dear Lord, have you no mercy? I only have one path left to follow. I have lost too much. I cannot even find words to apologize to Ogden, who has lent me his strength along the way. Now, I only long to sleep in peace with my wife. And that's it. So the experiment failed and he committed suicide. I see. Well, that's something. Let me see what's behind this door. Something's not right. I'm getting out of here. I will do that boss later because we're actually out of time, guys. I think this is a good time. I think that's enough for today. Yeah, let's go ahead and save here. And we'll go get that checkpoint next time. So that's the blood-curdling truth behind everything we just saw. Whew. Reading that was a lot of fun, wasn't it? No. But in seriousness, wow. I don't have anything to say about that except... So that's why they were killing so many people. I think that why the old couple had been killing all the thieves is not only because they wanted revenge for Elaine. I think it's because they had gotten so used to killing people that they couldn't stop. Or maybe they were hoping to kill enough people and maybe they could do the ritual themselves. I don't know, actually. But in any case, it seems like Patrick was the one who committed the experiments, and that's why there's so many malevolent spirits and monsters here, because they killed 200 people. It's a genocide. Seriously. And I thought Undertale was... No, anyway, sorry. I thought killing everything in Undertale was cold-blooded, but this game takes the cake. Anyway, so... What are we going to discover in this place? Will we find the Emigre book? Or will we be able to... Will we be able to find Elaine? Why did Elaine call us here? Call Koudelka here? Well, we'll find out next time. So, yeah, we'll continue this on Monday, and we will continue discovering more and more about this monastery. This is quite a thing. There is so much weird stuff happening. So, to all of you on chat, thank you all for watching. I'm also going to continue uploading more videos onto YouTube. YouTube is, I think, about a week. Oh, it's a little over a week behind now because I forgot I need to go ahead and start uploading more Koudelka stuff. Hopefully we'll see what happens with the rest of Disc 3. And if this is Disc 3, oh my goodness, what's going to happen in Disc 4? Anyway, so we'll find out what happens and the truth behind everything. And I do recommend to anyone who missed the early part of the chat, early part of the stream, you should go ahead and rewatch that on the archives. And this will also be on the archives for you to watch. So once again, as always, I bid you all a 晚安, which means good night, and 星期一见, which means see you on Monday, and 谢谢收看, which means thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I guess I will see you next time. And no, seriously, that ritual is... How many lives do you have to kill just to resurrect one person? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. What an inefficient ritual. No wonder no one wants to do it. Anyway, see ya.